Hello everybody, this is Capes Games and welcome back to Crossout. Today we're gonna cover the Delirium TMS as well as just going quick over again the other pack vehicles. I'm gonna start with the Fang, then go to Iron Talon, Fenrir, Tramp and Revenant, and then I'm gonna end with the Delirium. I'm gonna ignore the Snappy because the Snappy is only a CBT test reward and it's just very tiny, simple, and not really interesting. Okay, so testing out the armored vehicle Fang. Fang, if you buy it at a low level, it's a low level little buying part, which can get you yourself your first 1 or 2 epics for a relatively low price. It gives you some nice fender parts like these Torino parts. It gives you a light engine in the back. It gives you the um, these two little exhaust 2 parts. It gives you the factor medium machine gun, a light machine gun, as well as a pickup cabin. It gives you some light wheels, small wheels. I mean, sorry. But yeah, it's not really too special. But it's a very nice little ride, and it's very cheap. Basically the value of this pack, let me quickly get it again. You get 650 in-game coins, which is pretty much 2 rares. It gives you 2 rares, one of which is very useful, the light engine. The factor depends on what your playstyle is, it can be very useful, and the 2 exhausts can be used to get yourself a tiny bit of extra experience gain, and it will also give you this blue paint, which you can of course sell for more money or just use. On to the next one, the Iron Talon. The Iron Talon is $20. The Fang is actually $10. It comes with quite a few rares. You get the Wyvern Cabin, which is rare. The this autocannon repair, also rare. It gives you 2 normal racing wheels and 2 steering wheels. For the racing parts, you get these 2 outer fender parts, which gives you 2% extra repetition each, as well as these 2 exhaust ports, which will also give you 2% extra repetition each. All other parts that you get is the aircraft engine. The aircraft engine is a unique part which only is obtainable via this pack. It's basically a V8 engine, but much larger. Similar power score and everything. Increased module reload speed by 20%, so if you're a drone user, this thing is very useful. It also gives you these 2 Avia fenders, which are very large. And actually, you also have 2 more parts. In terms of decorative parts, you've got these 2 ramp brake lights in the rear, which also give you 2% extra experience. Lastly, you get the aluminum paint, which can you make to make your craft look silver, which is really nice, as well as the thunder paint. Its value of the pack is just again $20. If actually I have to go to the shop for the pack value. You get 1,300 coins with it, as well as around 300 coins worth of rares. I would not sell the rares, I would simply use them. And use the 1,300 to get like 2 to 3. You can get 2-3 epics and then a bunch of rares. This thing is really good to start you up. But yeah, that's about it. In my case, I got bonus coins because I got it when it was still in Ghost Beta. Anyway, next up is the Midcar pack. The Midcar pack, actually, let me just start this thing first. You can see this thing has a very good acceleration. The aircraft engine does speed it up quite a bit. As you can see, it's a very nice little craft, but it's very much upgradable because you don't use all the energy, and you're kind of overusing the cabin. If you would have something like a duster cabin on there, you would be fine. But this thing is a little bit of overkill for the cabin, for what it is basically. Next up is the Fenrir. The Fenrir is only slightly higher power score actually, and it actually comes with its own epic weapon as well as a special cabin only obtainable in this pack. It comes with a lot of rares as well as some deco items to boost your start. So So yeah, you got the Werewolf autocannon, which is a pretty nice autocannon. You can do quite a bit of stuff with it, which is very, very, very cool. Actual parts you gain is again the Whirlwind, it's around 360 worth if you don't want it. You get the Fury cabin, which is around 300 as well. It's not really that much, but for rares you got the 2 twin wheels, non-steering, sadly. You get 3 fender extenders, 2% each, for boost of reputation. Square cover, 2 of them, 1% each. Horns, 3%, 1 of them. You get 2 headlights, 1% each. 1 double headlight, 1% for it. Bonus. 2 battle rolls, again 1% bonus each. 2% spoiler and 2% exhausts. That can net you up to 4, 6, 8, 9, 11, 14, 16, 22% reputation bonus. So you get 22% more experience per battle, which is very, very, very nice. It also gives you some pretty decent armor parts. It gives you 2 large fenders. It also actually gives you a weapon cooler. Note that if you unlock the large fenders at the Scavengers faction, you will not get 2 more, since you basically already have 2 and you do not get more of them. Next up is Tramp Pack. Tramp Pack comes is the 50 euros pack, which I gave away a little while back, as an Arrow M guy won it, and it's a really good pack actually for what you get. You got 2 armor tracks. You get the Bear Cabin, Executioner, it gets a large ammo pack in the back, as well as some decent armor parts. So yeah, the Bear Cabin, over 500 coins, pretty good value. You got the Executioner, also 350 for the expanded ammo pack, and around actually over 400 for the pair of the tracks. It only gives you 6% of reputation boost, only 2 exhaust 2s, and only 2 square covers. That's it. You don't get anything else. You do get a long pipe shield and half wall, but those are kind of lower level scavenger parts, so you do not enter armor parts. You don't really get that much. Next up is the Revenant Cabin, Immortal Warrior pack. Immortal Warrior comes with the Revenant. The Revenant features the Carapace Cabin, which is very valuable at 784. This is another energy cabin, similar to the Jawbreaker and the Trucker, although it's slower and much heavier, but at the advantage of being a very low profile cabin. It comes with a light generator in the back, as well as a lot of decor items. You got 3 bedrolls, 1 headlight, 2 exhaust 2s. Again, you got the light generator, 2 armor tracks. You get a scope as well, Fatman, and also some decently valuable paints. Got some very basic armor parts. The most valuable, I guess, it's Silver 4 frames, and the half wall. It used to be more valuable because it used to have a other cabin inside of it. You had a what's called again, the Grow cabin, and then had frontal armor, but it changed to this cabin. But this cabin is very, very cool, although this actual tank is very, very bad because no frontal armor and the exposed ammo, the fuel barrels in the back. But yeah, it's pretty good value. These packs actually get 2,000, 3,500, and 4,500 coins actually on my end. I'm not sure how much they are. Right, actually, let me check in the store. Crossout packs. How much do you get? You get actually you get 1,000 for the Port of Fly pack, 1,500 for the Midgar pack, 2,650 for the Tramp pack, and 3,400 for the Immortal Warrior pack. As you can see, I get a little bit more because of the other because I bought them earlier at closed beta. But lastly, we got the Inventors pack. The Inventors pack being the $70 pack, the most expensive one, but also the most valuable one. The Delirium, actually, almost forgetting to just write these ones. The tram pack. Decent acceleration, not great. And it's a sniper. You can lose it long range. If you modify it and actually move the cabin backwards, if you put the cannon in front, you can get like a Sturmgeschütz or Stuck 3 style vehicle, with some very good damage output. So yeah, that's about it for the tramp. And for the Revenant pack, as you can see, pretty much the same acceleration but heavier weight. Get the normal scope, which actually also, guys, for the update, you get the scope as the new layout with the little zooms at the side, and as well as elevation stuff up at the center, which is pretty kind of cool. So yeah, that's basically just a tank, and it's pretty damn cool. But yeah, here we go, the Delirium TMS. Almost 5,000 power score, coming with multiple epics and over 4,000 coins of actual worth of items, as well as a lot of parts for the actually you get stab moves part and some dawn trader parts. You get 8 control modules, 2 hellbacks, 2 upper station pods, 2 hard modules if you do not have them yet, 1 strike blade, and again if you don't have them yet, 4 strength with ventilation slopes, 8 broken radiators, 4 hull parts, 1 cooling system, and 3 ventilation boxes. As actual parts you get from this pack, you get 1 light engine, 2 headlights, 4 Icarus 4 hovers, 1 quantum cabin, 1 red moon, 1 white sun, 2 brake lights, and 2 synthesis. The synthesis are currently at 67. The cabin is at 1600 something. The hovers are at 600 something, and the paints are at 2 something as well. I personally love this hover. It's sloped slightly forward because of the weight. You got the big 2 guns, you got the good cabin, you also got the set the brake lights. Actually, the brake lights are those functional? Those look to be functional actually. Brake lights don't seem to be functional something on the hovers. That's probably a bug. Yeah, you got strafing hovers. It's really fast. Let's see how we can strafe this thing. Of course, this thing is semi-automatic. So they're not actually too hard to control for me. I heard Antax saying how hard they were to control, but getting actually the feel of it. If you know how to just brake like that. Holy shit! Oh god, that was not a great decision. What I want to say, if you know how to brake right properly with strafe, you can actually control it pretty damn well. You have to simply use all 6 buttons for controlling. So you go left, and then you brake to go the other direction. Use a strafe for backwards buttons as well. Backwards is not that fast, but it was good. And these sounds are amazing for these thrusters though. But yeah, this pack is very cool. You got the 2 synthesis guns. The guns are actually the weakest thing on this craft. You got the amazing movement parts. You got the great armor parts for very high level armor parts, which you won't get anytime soon, probably. Does thing actually have a generator? No, it doesn't. Where is the light engine also? Yeah, light engine looks to be at the front right here. Guns are mounted not really that properly. You can improve where you mount them. But yeah, I might actually get this back. Of course, I'm 16. I gotta convince my parents that I'm allowed to buy it. Yeah, they are kind of controlling over my money, so I'm not sure if I'm allowed to buy them, but this thing. But if I am, I will buy it. Of course, it gives me over almost 8,000 coins, which will result in me being able to buy myself a pair of these awesome tsunamis, which are dropping in price like crazy, as well as get myself um, some more. Of course, I already have the some of the epic parts. I didn't think actually that the tsunami edition will be there already in this update. I actually kind of knew they were coming already, but not this update. And of course I will be able to get things like some of these parts that are already in here. I'll get in trinoscope, stuff like that, pretty damn soon then. But yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Please comment down below which pack you like most. Also for clarification, if you want to just get one or two epics and you do not want to spend much money, I suggest purchasing this snake pack. Because if you're going for the 10, you get 75 coins with this pack. But this pack is just as valuable if you sell everything on it. And you'll be down around $4. So always buy packs, these packs over the coin packs. If you want to start, just get yourself a decent start out there. Get the Born to Fly pack. It's a great pack. You get a pretty good engine on there, and a decent amount of money. But if you actually really want to just skip a small part of the grinding and be able to get yourself a few epics right off the bat, get the Fenrir. The Fenrir is actually the one I advise the most. For $30, you get a lot of stuff. You get your new cabin, you get yourself an epic, you get a lot of rares, and a lot of extra experience gain on there. Tramp pack and Immortal Rare pack are more of the things for the coin values, mean 50. Wait, how expensive are these? Actually, give this again. For $50, this Tramp pack gives 26.5 thousand coins. For $50 this only gives 3,500 coins, but this pack does give yourself around 1,200 coins worth of in-game items already, which the coin pack does not give. So they're about just as valuable. This one is just a tiny bit more valuable. Mortal Warrior gives 3,400, but around let's say 1,600, so that will net up at 5,000 coins at $60. And yeah, you'll get 7,500 for $100. You won't reach that much in the coins. And the inventor is currently even more valuable because of the quantum cabin, which is extremely valuable currently. But yeah, mostly if you want to get a pack, get the Midgar pack. If you want to go cheap, get either the Born to Fly or Snakebite. The Tramp, Mortal Warrior, and Inventor pack are only worth it if you really want that giant amount of coins, and if you're just only interested in getting yourself a legendary. But that said, I want to thank you guys all very much for watching, and I will see you guys all later. Bye bye.